the two captains down there probably discussing where to go get some good pizza around here. As they wait for the officials to finally talk to the booth and tell us what the penalties are. This again coming with 4 minutes left here in the third period. Tampa up 3-2. Now they're over talking to Philip Kuba, the coach, the head coach of the Tampa Bay Juniors elite team. So nothing up on the clock, so it must be coincidentals for the two players involved. Well, there's a lot more than two players involved, but I guess two players are taking the wrath of it. That's Martin for the Hershey Cubs and Vedmed for the Tampa Bay Juniors. Nobody's in the penalty box, so I don't know if these players went to the locker room early. Probably double minors for roughing, and I love both coaches. Both coaches on both teams just wave to the referee like, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know what the case is, but that's the understanding I'm getting from the coaching here. And let's just get the game back underway here, people. Well, Tampa Bay's got 5 skaters out there. And Hershey is coming back out with 5 skaters, and one of them is Martin. So I don't think there was any penalties in that game in there. As Martin's back on the ice, he's at center for the Hershey Cubs. 4 minutes to play, and the puck is sent around on the board. Koski will deflect it out. Abdullah up to the line and over. He'll put it down into the corner and go in after it. Gives it to Fosher. It's knocked away from him. Wilson moves up. Long shot off a skate in front of Berry. And Fosher takes it back. Here's to Clark. The shot is blocked in front, and Flint comes up with it now. Flint will flip it into the Tampa zone, and Abdullah will pick it up there. Abdullah turns in the corner and starts the rush out of his own end. He'll flip it up. Berry will glove it down. He'll get to the Tampa line with the bouncing puck. Takes a shot over top of the glass, and the rebound is all the way back to center ice. Woolley trying to work his way through the neutral zone. Can't do it, and he's got it again. Taps it back into his own end to Berry, and Berry will take a look. Over to Poirier. He'll gain the line. We're down to 2:50 left here, and Rocco's got that one in the glove. And now Clark turns, and he's going to go to the box on the retaliation. Well, Poirier pulled him right into that penalty. Timeout, Hershey. Clark's going to go 2 minutes for roughing, and now the timekeeper notices, I think Miller was out there and not supposed to be. And now Martin's been out there ever since the 4-minute mark. Now he's showing the gate. So now we got 1:14 played off since the last time this conversation happened. And we got 2:46 left to play in the third period. Martin was out there at the 4-minute mark taking the face-off inside the Tampa zone after that melee down in the goal crease, and he should have never been out there. They catch him, they throw him off. Should be another penalty on Hershey, but so Tampa's Clark in the penalty box for roughing. Joy is up between the circles. And now Hershey's number 21, Jacob Thurston, going to the box. So coincidental Miners will skate 4-on-4 because of Clark's penalty. And now with 3:46 to play, it's a 4-on-4 hockey game, and Joy up between the circles. Waiting to see. Abdullah will take the face-off and bring it out through center ice. There's a pass over, and Walker will get in. He goes down to the ice, puts it into the far corner. Bosher down there, he can't come up with it, and Woolley will send a cross-ice pass to Flint. It's knocked away from him and back to Woolley, and we're down to 2:20 left here in the third period. Berry to center ice, had it knocked away from him. Woolley will pick it up and carry on. Got to the line, had it taken away from him, and Fosher gets it outside. Back in, and now it's up to Abdullah. Here's a pass over. Livingston back over to Abdullah into the corner. Back out to Walker. Walker, top of the circle, dumps it off to Abdullah in the corner. Abdullah will take it back in, trying to get it to Walker, and Walker will sidestep one. Puck goes to the corner, and Tampa will keep it in. Abdullah with just 1:38 to go here in the third period. Koski over the line. He got it knocked away from him, and Foray will put it back in to Woolley. And it's given to Flint now. Joy still in the goal crease, can't make his way out of it yet as Tampa's keeping it down into their end. Now they'll come out with it. Poirier will shoot it in, and it's pulled back in by Rocco and covered up with 1:10 left here in the third, and the net empty on the far end of the ice. And right now, Hershey's got too many skaters out there. They still have too many skaters out there. They got a man in the penalty box. They should only have 5 skaters. Stewart going to the box or back to the bench now as they catch the mistake, and 1:10 left, 5-on-4 skaters. Net is empty on the far end of the ice. Won by Hershey, tipped back to the line. Poirier will give it to Woolley. Long shot. Rocco kicks that one to the corner. Tampa will send it down the ice, and it was tipped. And now we got a couple messing up in the corner, and we get another stoppage of play. And Flint and Walker going to the penalty boxes for their respective teams, or Bonanno, I'm sorry. Well, they're actually going to be showing the door also, so Flint going to the locker room early also. 12 seconds left in the two penalties for Thurston and Clark down there, and 57.9 seconds left in the third period. Faceoff's going to stay inside the Tampa zone for some reason or another. When the whistle went, the puck was out at center ice. There's a pass up. Takahiro fired just wide of the net, and we'll get an icing call with 3 seconds left in the coincidental minor penalties. A race to open these penalty box doors coming up. And the face-off now will move to the other side, the glove side of Rocco. And on the draw, it's won by Hershey, and Trask will send it behind the Tampa net. Tampa will move it along the boards, and there's 3 Hershey Cubs over there. They'll send it through the goal crease. Takahiro will pick it up and bank it off the boards down the ice. A race after it there. No ice in. Tampa will put it into the empty net, and that's Walker. And with 23.6 seconds to go here in the third, Tampa is taking a 4-2 lead. So now we got 15 skaters on the ice for both teams, and a couple going off now, and it's 5-on-5 hockey again for the final 23 seconds. And a puck shot back into the Tampa end. A little breathing room for Tampa with that empty net goal by Walker. Time's about to go down, and there it goes. And a little more extracurricular activity down there, and here we go again. And it will be the Tampa Bay Juniors defeating the Hershey Cubs by a 4-2 score. Tampa will go 3-0 in this showcase, having defeated the MetroJets and the Northern Cyclones. So they'll have one game tomorrow against the the Carolina Junior Hurricanes. So it is a 4-2 victory. Hershey gave them quite a scare, taking a 2-1 lead, but Tampa was able to fight their way back, and Walker picked up the empty net goal. Takahiro should have gotten an assist on that goal. Trying to pull it up now on the thing. It is Quincy Walker, his 3rd goal of the season, and it looks like it's unassisted. So that's the way we're going to end this USPHL Elite game. Tampa 4, Hershey 2. And we'll get ready for some USPHL Premier action as the Tampa Bay Juniors and the MetroJets will take the ice in just a few minutes here live. The Advent Health Center Ice Arena in Wesley Chapel, home of the Tampa Bay Juniors. And like I said, they're hosting this, all part of the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase. And you're watching us all on Black Bear TV, the official broadcast channel of the USPHL and the hometown host, Tampa Bay Juniors. We'll be back with that game in just a few minutes. Again, Tampa 4, Hershey 2, USPHL Elite action. Well, hockey fans, welcome back to the Advent Health Center Ice Arena. We're on Rink D, and we got a great game coming up. USPHL Premier Hockey, the MetroJets to take on the Tampa Bay Juniors. All part of the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase put on right here from Friday morning till Monday afternoon. And this coming up will be Tampa Bay's fourth and final game of the showcase. They have a 6-2 win over the Northern Cyclones, a 3-2 loss to the Westchester Wolves, and a 4-3 victory over the Fort Wayne Spacemen. As for the MetroJets, they played 2 games so far in the showcase, a 6-2 win over the Florida Eels and a 3-2 win over the Coral Springs Junior Cats. They'll be in action tomorrow morning right here, 11 a.m. start right here on Rink D at the Advent Health Center Ice Arena in Wesley Chapel. They'll take on the Carolina Junior Canes tomorrow morning. Coming into this showcase, the MetroJets played 27 games, won 22, lost 4 with a 1 shootout loss, 45 points on the season. Good for 4th place in the Great Lakes Conference and 9th in the league. They had 9 straight wins coming into this showcase, 2 more in the showcase, so they're on an 11-game winning streak. As for the Tampa Bay Juniors, they've come in having played 23 games, 12 wins, 10 losses, 1 shootout loss, 25 points, 3rd in the Florida Conference, 43rd in the league. They've won 6 out of the last 8 coming into the showcase, so they are 8 out of the last 11 in total, including the showcase. Coming into the showcase, the top 5 scorers for each team. For the MetroJets, number 1 was Jake Taylor, number 15. He had 2 goals, 39 assists for 41 points. Luka Pivak, number 20 for the MetroJets, come in here, 20 goals, 17 assists, 37 points. Jackson Stone, number 33 of the MetroJets, 10 goals, 19 assists, 29 points. And Ryan Glambowski, number 51, he's come in 11 goals, 17 assists, 28 points. And Sutton Majeski, number 14, AJ Zakani and Aiden Sharon all come in with 25 points. Majeski, 12 goals, 13 assists. Zakani with 18 goals, 7 assists. And Aiden Sharon with 10 goals, 15 assists, all with 25 points. Over on the other side, the Tampa Bay leading scorer, number 5, Sam Moore, 15 goals, 13 assists, 28 points coming into this showcase. Number 88, Brady Lane, 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. Number 22, Jared Herman, 10 goals, 9 assists, 19 points. Jacob Marislav Kirka, 6 goals, 13 assists, 19 points. And then Kellen Jamison, number 10, and number 95, Eetu Heinonen, both with 18 points. Jamison, 7 goals, 11 assists, and Heinonen, 5 goals, 13 assists. Now for the goaltenders for the MetroJets, number 30, Philip Hall, coming in here having played 11 games, winning 10, had 151 shots against, 143 saves, 8 goals against, a .939, a .939 goals against average, and a .947 save percentage. The second goaltender, number 90, Evan Peacock. He's played in 10 games, won 6, lost 2, faced 217 shots, 198 saves, 19 goals against, a 2.24 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. Jakub Abcheka, number 82, the goaltender. He's played in 11 games before this showcase, having won 6, lost 2, lost 1 in overtime. He's faced 257 shots against, 236 saves, 21 goals against, 2.19 goals against average, and an .819 save percentage. On the other side for the Tampa Bay Juniors, Consta Hilton, number 33, has played in 12 games coming into this showcase, winning 7, losing 3, 1 shootout loss. 387 shots against, 360 saves, 27 goals against, a 2.24 goals against average, and a .930 save percentage. The second goaltender, number 30, Drew Osinga. He's played in 5 games, won 3, lost 2, 154 shots against, 140 saves, 14 goals against, 2.83 goals against average, and a .909 save percentage. The third goaltender, number 35, Jet Locklear. He's played in 6 games coming into this showcase. He's won 2, lost 4, 196 shots against, 178 saves, 18 goals against, has a 3.02 goals against average, and a .908 save percentage coming into this contest. The Tampa Bay Juniors have played all 3 goaltenders in their 3 games, with Hiltonen and Locklear picking up the wins. Drew Osinga picked up the loss against the Westchester Wolves, and that 3-2 loss. So as for the MetroJets, we'll see who's getting the start in net for them today. And who will get the start in net for the Tampa Bay Juniors, as we are about to get this game underway. And we may be joined in the booth by Matt, the MetroJets broadcaster, play-by-play man. If he gets done on rink C over there, he may join us here on rink D. Well, it is the MetroJets official as the visiting team. The Tampa Bay Juniors, the home team. They're wearing their gray uniforms. The MetroJets in their dark blue. And it is number 82, Jakub Obcheka, in the nets for the MetroJets. He's from Slovakia. 6'1", 180-pounder. And in the nets down at the other end, number 33, Konsta Hiltonen. He's from Perkula, Finland. So a couple of overseas players in the nets. Let's take a look at any birthdays coming up. January 5th, tomorrow, John Zeman of the Tampa Bay Juniors will be celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to him. Eetu Heinonen, January 25th. Happy birthday to him. And play underway. It's back into the MetroJets end as Hernandez rides his man off into the boards. And Vachon trying to do the same. Sakani now can't get it out. He's got some help though, and they'll get it to center ice. Johnson tried to fire it back in. It hit a man in the back, and it's cleared down into the Tampa zone. Sharon going after it. He comes up with it. Sharon will bring it right through the circle, takes a shot that hit a body in front and went back out. Johnson will pick it up for Tampa. He lost it, shot right on. Hiltonen makes the save. Johnson coming over to lend a hand and getting it back behind the net to Catola. Up to Hernandez, and he can't get it by Fleming there. And it finally comes out to center, swung at and missed by Vachon, but it's taken there. And Boderka will send it in, and there's a shot, rebound. That's off and behind the net. Boderka is going to let it go, and taking that shot is number 5, Chase Martin for the MetroJets. Pelso will play it over. Now it's cleared up and a race for it, and Myers lost it there. Number 15, Jake Taylor up on the wing. The Jets will get it to the Tampa line and in, but Tampa will take over there. Up now to Myers, and Myers will flip it off the glass into the zone. And Taylor comes back up for it. A long pass, misses everybody, goes down in behind the net, and Hiltonen will play it around to Mize. He'll get it up on the wing to Myers, and Myers up over the line. He leaves it there. Tampa can't come up with it, and now they do, but it's outside the zone. Sent in deep, and they'll make some changes here as Kirka will go to the bench. Nielsen will bank this one off the boards. Up now, Lane fails to get away. It's just inside the line, and now it comes out to center ice. Dow with it there. Dow will gain the line. Pass back to him from Herman to Nielsen. MetroJets jump on it, and they're out to center ice. Pavek now will turn. He takes a shot. That's off a body in front and behind the net. They'll pick it up. Got it out front. Ends up on Lane's stick. It's taken away. And Fleming's long shot. Hiltonen's got that one in the glove and holds on. Quick action here early in this hockey game. 14-12 remaining first period. We're scoreless. Turr on the draw, wins it for the Jets. Fleming will fire it wide of the net. Comes off, and Outman will send it back to Fleming across the blue line. There's another shot. That's off a leg and into the corner. Coulter will come into the corner with it. Had it knocked off his stick. Outman will send it back to the point. Long wrist shot. That's right on Hilton, and Tampa will bank this one off the glass. Fleming gloves it down, fires it back in, and Johnson will send it back behind his net to Katola. Around the boards to Kelly. Kelly deflects it out to center ice. Slazak can't come up with it as Bunk got in the way. Coulter lost it at center ice. Kelly comes back, steals it away. Can't get in though, and Martin steals it. Martin gets it to the Tampa line. Mize up to Heinonen. And it's taken away from him. And what speed on this team as the Connie in, and Hilton makes the save and covers up. A lot of speed on this MetroJets ice hockey team right now early in this hockey game. Well, we played 4 minutes in. Almost 4 minutes anyways. And it's been all MetroJets all over the Tampa Bay Juniors right now. I'm hoping that the play-by-play man, Matt, will be able to make his way over to this hockey game sometime before the end of it. We get along really good, me and him, so... Face off to Hiltonen's glove side. Jets will play it out of the corner, and it comes back and outside the line. Taylor will play it back in. Jets Mize will get it up as Sean deflects it, but it comes back in the other direction. Henningsgaard back after it. He's going to play it around the board. Hernandez can't catch up to it. It's back out in front, and Vachon over there, and he'll get it up. Mize will skate it through center and up into the zone to Hernandez. And a late offside whistle there. And we'll get the face-off outside the MetroJet zone. So on the draw now, it's won by the Jets. And they'll get it through center ice, and Peterson up over the line. It's knocked away from him by Dow, and two of them take him out along the boards. Terho will send it around to Kirka. Kirka banks it past Palso, and it's taken back there by Blum and shot down the ice. Dow will turn with it. Blum steers it back in the other direction, and Terho back inside his own zone for Tampa Bay. Up to Johnson now, and Johnson takes a look to Pelso. Pelso deflected it, but didn't get it to Myers, and Myers finally gets it, but didn't get it in deep, and it's back in the other direction now. Up over the line is Novak. Novak turns with it. He's got a man draped all over him, and the pass goes right through the goal crease. Kept in by Bunk and taken by Johnson now behind his own net. Kirka will deflect it. Goes out to center, and just failing to get away was Herman. Catola ends up with it to Johnson, up now and back out to center, and then fired right back in, right on Hiltonen. Catola's got it again. Herman now up to Moore. Moore misses his man. It's off, or the icing waved off. Center out on the boards. Catola will come up with it up on the play to keep it in. Shot to the line, and it comes out, and Sam Moore's got it again. Moore will flip it through center ice, tip back in the other direction, though, and it's back on Herman's stick. Up now, Zeman deflects it in, or Lane, that's 88, not 68. Johnson now up, and Slazak will put it in, but it's turned back in the other direction by Bunk. And flipped into the Tampa zone, glove down there, and shot right on. Hiltonen's got that one in the glove. As Majeski let it go. And we get a stop in the action with 10:38 to play here in the first period. On the draw, it's won by the Jets. Stone's shot is blocked by Kelly, and Kelly will put it up on the wing to Heinonen. He got by one, lost the puck. Kelly got it back to him, but Heinonen fails to get away, and it's back in the other direction again. Stone up over the line. Penalty coming up here. It's going to Tampa Bay on a delayed call. And Henningsgaard will touch it up, and we'll get a hooking call coming up here. And I believe it's going to Ben Kelly, 2 minutes for hooking. And he's asking what he did. I think the referee might have the wrong guy. There was a penalty, but I don't know if it was Kelly that got the call. But either way, Tampa's going to be a man short here. 10:13 left first period. MetroJets get the first power play of the game. Taylor will put it over. Gets a return pass, doesn't shoot, and gives it over to Majeski. He'll put it over. Boderka back to Taylor, back to Boderka. Top of the circle, walk in, takes a shot, and Hiltonen's got this up high and holds on to it. And we get a stoppage of play again and a face-off to Hiltonen's glove side, or blocker side, I'm sorry. Sakani back in the corner. He'll put it back. Boderka to Taylor, back to Boderka. Boderka will take a look. Still with it to Taylor. Taylor over to Majeski, back to Taylor. His shot, that hit a body in front. And it's cleared out and through center ice, back into the Jets' end of the ice. They'll move it up quickly. Like I said, a lot of speed, a lot of quick, crisp passes by this MetroJets team so far. And it's down into the corner. Zakani will play it back. Boderka over to Taylor. Or I'm sorry, that's Martin now, number 5 out there for the Jets. Catola takes his man down. Puck flipped to the line. Martin gloves it down. Still tied up is Zakani and Catola. Best of friends, I take it. Puck back to Martin. Martin doesn't shoot and puts it over to Boderka. He's been out there this entire power play with 40 seconds to go now in it. Tampa Bay will deflect it down the ice, and Majeski's going to skate back after it for the Jets. He doesn't waste any time behind his net. He brings it right up on the far side. Up to the Tampa line already and over. Dropped it off, but it's taken by Tampa Bay and fired back down the ice again. Martin sets up behind his net. He gives it to number 33, Jackson Stone, and Stone is to the Tampa line and over. There's a shot. That one whistled off the corner glass, and Jamison finds the opening and puts it down as Tampa's back at full strength. So the Jets on the power play 0 for 1. They came into this game on the power play efficiency 29.49, good for 6th in the entire USHL Premier League. There's a shot sent wide to the Tampa net. Tampa will clear it out to center ice. It's sent back in, and Mize will take over. To Henningsgaard, back to Mize. Mize quickly up, and it goes to Jamison up over the line. Jamison tried to get it in front to Pelso. Swung at and missed by Kirka, and the Jets will take over, and back out to center ice they come. So Tampa Bay able to kill that penalty off to Kelly. And Bunk is back inside his own end with it. Over to Fleming. Fleming will take a look. Up it comes, and the Jets. Outman gets checked by Kelly. Puck back into the Tampa end. Nielsen will play it across. Dowell's pass up, but intercepted and sent back in the other way, and Novak goes in after it. Ryder Novak comes up with it back to Fleming. Fleming's shot, that goes off Kelly and into the Tampa bench. So we get a stoppage here with 6:48 to play in this first period. These two teams always during the showcase put on a great game for us. And we're glad you're joining in. If you're at home, Happy New Year and enjoy the hockey game. If you're here, I can't say anything to you, but I hope you guys have a Happy New Year and enjoy this hockey game also. So even though you can't hear me, Bunk moves up to keep it in for the Jets, and Katola takes over and lost it behind his net. Got it back to Johnson. And Johnson will get it to Katola in the near corner up to Hernandez. He backhands it out to the neutral zone, and Fleming is checked there by Vachon. 5 of them now pushing and shoving. And Patterson came in late into the mix. We get a whistle and an icing call against Tampa Bay, and the faceoff will come all the way back into their end. I keep looking across to see if Matt will be over there yet, but he's not off of rink C yet. Not sure when his last game was, but we're hoping it's soon. Away on the faceoff, it's won by the Jets. Brack out front. There's a pass to the goal crease, and Hilton turns and finds it sitting next to him and covers up. The Jets coming real close there of taking a 1-0 lead, but Hilton's able to cover it up. Face off to the glove side of Hilton here. On the draw, Jets left it at the circle, and it's shot right into the Tampa bench again, and another face off coming up in that same spot. On the draw, it's won by Tampa Bay this time. Sent around on the boards and up on the wing and cleared through center. Herman goes charging in after it. Beating to the puck. It ends up on Martin's stick. Taken back by Tampa Bay. Side of the net. Came out, but the MetroJets clear it out, and away comes Pavic up over the line. Pavic takes a shot, and Hilton's got that against the blocker and holds on. Nice save there by Hilton, who's been a busy goaltender in this hockey game. On the draw now, it goes back in behind the Tampa net. Dow will play it around the boards. And being tackled, penalty coming up here to the Jets this time as Pelso's over the line. Pelso will punch it into the corner, and it's tagged up, and we'll get the call here going against the MetroJets. Jets out shooting Tampa right now 11-0 in this first period. And a Jets penalty coming up here is number 21 will make his way to the box. That's Enrique Forney going to the box, 2 minutes. And a face-off will be to Obcheka's glove side. Johnson with it now. He'll take a look. Over to Katola. Katola doesn't shoot. Gives it back to Johnson. He'll fire one. And Obcheka's got that one in the glove and holds on. Face off this time coming up to his blocker's side. And that was the first shot on net for Tampa Bay in the hockey game. Pelso on the draw. Myers will take it in the corner and comes back to Katola. Over it goes. Tampa looking in front to Pelso. He's taken down and the puck squirts free and out into the neutral zone. Taken back here, and Tampa Bay's Kirka will give it over to Katola. He turns back inside his own zone. 1:15 left in the power play, and Johnson will come to the line. Over to Pelso. Pelso gets in, shot right on. Obcheka makes the save. There's another one. Obcheka steers that one off into the corner. Myers taken down. Tampa Bay came up with it, then lost it, and Metro got it out to center ice. And Katola with A.J. Sakani on him. He'll get away, and Katola with 45 seconds left on the Tampa power play. Vashon Hernandez comes out. Pass near side, too far, and Martin, Chase Martin, number 5 for the MetroJets, fires it back down the ice. Mize on the far side will gather it up, gets it up to Hernandez. His pass is blocked by Boderka. And back on the Katola stick with 20 seconds left in the Tampa power play. Time for this rush, and Kotela up over the line. He'll take it in behind the net. Back to Vachon at the point. Vachon gives it back to him. Kotela cross-ice pass is blocked by Boderka. And Vachon back quickly for Tampa Bay. That pass is blocked by Boderka again, and MetroJets back at full strength. So neither team able to score on their power plays here in the first period. And the puck is cleared up and out through center, and Vachon will put it to the line. It's backhanded in by Hernandez, and Obcheka will play it up on the wing to Hartzell. They got it tied up along the boards. Vachon trying to dig it out. It goes back and sent around the boards where Chase Martin will gather it up. He'll give it to Boderka, who starts the rush up the ice. Boderka's pass, over it comes, and there's a shot, and that one's steered away by Hiltonen as Mojeski let it go. Puck comes to the near side. Hartzell will send it back, and Blum's long shot is right on Hiltonen. And he holds on to it with 2:25 remaining in this first period. (11-7) are the shots on goal now as Tampa Bay is able to get 7 shots, mostly during that power play. And back they come now, out through center. Pass misses everybody, goes down the ice, and Blum will turn it back in the other direction. Kept in at the point by Nielsen, but it's brought right back out. And Novak will get it in behind, and Hiltonen will give it to his defenseman in the corner. Heinonen trying to get over there. He's checked by Patterson. And it's played back to the point by Novak. Long shot, found the corner glass, and Bunk will play it back in behind the Tampa net. Far side, it's flipped up and down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call here against the Tampa Bay Juniors with 1:40 left to play in this first period. Again, this is the final game of the showcase for the Tampa Bay Junior Premier Team. This MetroJets team one more game tomorrow against the Carolina Junior Canes, 11 o'clock for that game right here on Rink D. And that promises to be a great hockey game. There's a shot, and Hiltonen's got that in the glove and holds on. So another face-off coming up to the stick side of Consta Hiltonen. Johnson will play it behind his neck. Catola will get it down the ice. Lane misses it, and Bunk will shoot it out. It's back in now, and Fleming and Bunk both chasing after it for the MetroJets. They beat Lane to it, get it out to center, and it's back into the Tampa zone on Catola's stick. Catola to Johnson. Johnson gives it away. Oh, and Sakani had a chance there, but Hiltonen, as Sakani fanned on it, Hilton's able to cover it up. We'll get a face-off to the stick side again. 51.7 seconds left in this first period. Jets back to Taylor at the point. He doesn't shoot, puts it down low. And around the boards it goes as Evangelis. Pelso lost it at the blue line. Martin takes over. Gives it to Pavek over the line. There's a shot right on. As Evangelis T let it go, and it's out now to Pelso. His cross ice pass went off a skate, and Pavek back up now. Up over the line. Stone behind the net, put it out front. It's intercepted by Myers, and Myers off to the race for Tampa Bay. He lost it, poked ahead, and Pavek will get it to the open wing on the near side as the horn goes. The first period comes to a close, and we are tied at 0 after one period of play. Shots on goal, MetroJets 14, Tampa 7. Score remains 0-0. All right, so period one in the books, and a lot of quick skating by the MetroJets, a lot of quick passes by them. They're an excellent team, nothing to take away from them. But the Tampa Bay Juniors hold them scoreless through period number one. As Upcheka will head back to his goal crease. The long change for the two teams this time around. And again, we'll play 8 minutes, 30 seconds of this period. Then the teams will go to their locker room. The ice will be resurfaced. The teams will come out, finish the other 8:30 of this period, and then play the entire third period and any overtime if need be. So the Jets win the draw again, but Dial will get it up to center now. Vachon couldn't come away. Jamison does as he gloves it down. There's a pass in front. They score! Hernandez puts it home, and Tampa is on the board at 1-0. 15 seconds into the second period. Elliot Hernandez, a Tampa Bay, Florida product, has tucked it home on a nice setup by Jamison. And he beats Upcheka And I don't think a goaltender in the National Hockey League would have stopped that shot by Hernandez. On the draw, Lane comes out with it. He's going to put it down into the corner. Herman raced down there. Can't come up with the puck, though. Outman can't get it. And Moore will bring it back to his own blue line. Taps it up to Lane, and Lane will tip it into the corner. He's trying to get after it. Outman's holding him back, and the Jets will get it out to center ice. Johnson puts it right back in again, and Taylor's back there for the Jets. Quick pass up on the wing, and it's out to center ice. Checked off the puck was number 16, Coulter. And it goes into the corner. Hartzell doesn't have a stick as he pushes with the Tampa Bay Catola. That comes back to Martin at the point. He'll let a wrister go wide of the net. Comes off the back, and Catola plays it up to Sam Moore. Moore out to center. He'll put it down into the MetroJets end, and Ocheka will play it, and they trip each other up. Going back there was Lane and Ocheka, and that's right into the glove of Hilton and held on to. So a timeout here. And I have not seen a game this fast yet in this showcase. And I'll tell you what a game it's being put on by the MetroJets and the Tampa Bay Juniors. This one splits, and away comes Tampa Bay. Up over the line, and they're going to call it. And I don't know what they're calling. Okay, somebody please explain to me what this whistle was about. Ocheka fixing his equipment now, but I don't know if that's what the whistle was for or not. Well, if it was, good call on the whistle, because I didn't see his equipment off, but then again, I was following the play back in the Tampa zone, so he's all set to go now. He waves to the officials. We'll get the face-off at center ice again. Tampa Bay's Heinonen couldn't come up with it, and it's shot into the Tampa zone. Hilton leaves it for Henningsgaard. Henningsgaard comes out from behind the net, up on the wing to Kelly. Tried a stretch pass over to Heinonen, and it went behind him. And it's brought back in, and Tampa Bay, Evangeliste. It's tipped around the boards. Kelly can't come up with it. Puck rolls to the line, not out, kept in there. There's a pass to Stone that just missed out the long reach of him. Chipped to the line by Henningsgaard, comes out to center. Fournier puts it back in. Tampa Mize back over now to Henningsgaard to center, and he's going to flip it into the air into the Metro corner. Ocheka went down again. He's got to be having problem with his skates too. That's the second time he's gone down. That puck sent down the ice, and the Jets send it back to them. The Tampa line, and Terho takes out Zakani. Jets back, Pelso to Myers, back to Pelso. He'll put it into the corner and chase in after it. That pass comes out from Myers' shot. That one found the corner glass. Terho puts it back down into the corner. Jets come out with it, and they'll bring it Zakani out to center ice. Zakani put it off the Tampa defenseman, and it lays just inside the line. Stolen away now, and Pelso getting held up, and then he knocks Sharon down to the ice, and Sharon is injured. He's holding his eye, heading to his bench, and he's going to need some help as he went right to his bench holding his eye. You never want to see this. He's cut above the eye there. Tampa trainer goes over to check on him. Tampa is going to end up with a penalty here as Pelso goes to the penalty box. Taking a look up at the clock, it's a 2-minute minor penalty with 5:10 left here before the intermission break. Well, they were both tangled up, and then all of a sudden I seen Pelso just reach over and slap him in the back of the head and knocked him down, and Sharon went down face first. We hope he's all right. He's a Detroit, Michigan product, and we wish him well inside that locker room. Grabowski coming back out. And it looks like he's going to be all right because Grabowski is laughing. Taylor now, MetroJets on their second power play of the game. Long shot, that one's right on. Goes off into the corner. Zaccani tied up there. Puck comes free, and it's back on the Taylor's stick. Boderka now will put it to Zaccani. His pass in front, knocked away. Boderka plays it back across. Majeski with it now. He'll take a look. Back to the point to Taylor. Over to Boderka. Boderka will put it down low to Zaccani. Zaccani will take it and knock down the ice by Hernandez, and they'll head to the bench. Tampa makes a complete change. 1:05 left in the penalty. Picked up by Stone, and he's got a head of speed to center ice. That puck taken away out to center now and shot down the ice again with 50 seconds left in the power play. 3:55 left before the intermission break. Pass up now, Outman to the Tampa line. Glamkowski will carry on. Glamboski, I'm sorry. Back to the shot, right on, rebound, and reaching out is Hilton in the cover up. So another stoppage with 29 seconds left on the MetroJets power play. 3:38 left here in the first half of the second period. First half of the second. I did say that right, so. Novak on the face-off, won it back to Bunk, goes over to Fleming, back to Bunk. He'll take a shot wide, and it's picked up there, and Tampa Bay will get it out into the neutral zone, but it went off a player on the MetroJets bench, so the face-off will come back into the Tampa zone. Face off now, Novak lost it. Tampa got it to the line, not out. Bunk shot deflected wide as number 20, Pavek, deflects it off into the corner, and Tampa Bay will gather it up and flip it out to center ice. Fleming takes over back to Bunk. Bunk to center ice, tried to get around Lane and does. Now will fire in, and Tampa's back at full strength. There's a long reach pass to Heinonen. Bunk got in the way of that one, and they're back over the Tampa line. Pass across, Novak shot. That one finds the glass off into the corner, and Martin keeps it in on the far side. Tipped up now, Vachon got it to center, and it's knocked away from him, and Terho clears it up. Jamison trying to come out of there with it, can't do it. Vachon does, though, and it's taken back by Dow. Slid through, and number 68, Patterson, up over the line. He'll flip it through. The shot goes wide, and Outman fires another one, and Hiltonen makes the save. It's into the corner now, and Outman will send it around the boards. Vachon gets it to Hernandez, who has the lone goal in the game, and he's back over the line. Back to Vachon, backhand shot right on. Obcheka makes the save and holds on to it. .201 to play here in the first half of the second period. Still 1-0 Tampa. Face off, cleared to the goal crease, sent back. Catola's shot. That one's blocked by Sakani. He's off to the races now, to the Tampa line, poked away from him, and Tampa will come back in the other direction. Kirka's pass off Vachon into the zone, and Blum is there to get it up to Sakani. Sakani's pass over to 40. And it's back in. Catola finds the glass to Pelso. Pelso to Myers, and it's taken away and sent back in again. Mojeski. Hilton and gave it to Catola. He stripped to the puck, cleared it in front, now turning and firing. Mojeski can't get it to the net, though, and it's blocked a couple of times by the Tampa defense. 1:05 left here in the first half of the second period. Catola fires it around. Number 4 over there is Blum, kept it in. Now it's down the ice, and Kirka chasing after it. Kirka bumps in there, puck came free, and Sam Moore couldn't get to it. Sakani does. Got it out, but Tampa's Herman takes it back. Herman up over the line, but it's called on the offside as Kirka was going to the bench. Well, now they gave the goal to Brady Lane, his 13th of the season. Hernandez and Jamison pick up the assist on the goal. But I think Hernandez ended up with that goal, and it should be Lane and Jamison on the assist. That's into the zone. Herman to Lane. Lane shot. Obcheka makes the save. Big glove stop there with 31.4 seconds left. On the draw, it's sent back into the corner, and the Jets will send it down the ice. Hiltonen's going to come out and play it up to Sam Moore, and Sam Moore will get it over to Dylan Mize. Up to the line, tip back in the other direction, and Stone will play it into the Tampa zone where Mize takes over. He'll flip it down the ice. And Moore's going to race down there with Fleming. Herman comes up with the puck, walks it out front, takes a shot, and that's off of Obcheka and out of play. And we're going to get a boarding call here. And who's going to the box? It looks like number 44, Tyler Fleming's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for boarding. With just 1 second left here in the first half of the second period. So Tampa will have to carry the penalty over into the second half after the ice is cleaned. On the face-off, that's going to do it. Clock runs down, and we get to where we're going, and we're going to check with the officials downstairs. Hey, that goal was by Hernandez, I think, not Lane. All right. So they are going to check on that, as I believe Hernandez got the goal. So the first period ended with MetroJets 14 shots to Tampa Bay 7. And the second period started, and MetroJets outshoot the Tampa Bay Juniors in that first half of the second period 6-3. So they lead it 20-10 in the hockey game on shots on goal, but where it counts, it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay 0 for 1 on the power play. The MetroJets 0 for 2 on the power play. Tampa still has the power play going on. The start of the second half. We'll be back with that in just a little while, live from the Advent Health Center Ice Arena. We're on Rink D. Glad you can join us, and we will see you in a little bit. Again, Tampa 1, MetroJets nothing, all part of the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase put on by the Tampa Bay Juniors and the USPHL. Well, welcome back, hockey fans. We get ready for the second half of this contest between the MetroJets and the Tampa Bay Juniors. And the goal has officially been changed. It is Elliot Hernandez. 7th goal of the season. Kellen Jamieson and Boney Dow pick up the assist on the goal. 14 seconds into the second period that made it 1-0, and that's where we stand right now. Tampa will be on the power play to start this second half of this contest. As the teams are waiting for the clock to run down to gain the ice surface. Still hoping for the MetroJets play-by-play man, Matt, to get over here, and hopefully he'll join us in the broadcast booth before the end of this game. So the team's back out onto the ice. Hilton heads to his goal crease. Obcheka does the same. Still the long exchange, or the long change to start this. 8:30 left in the second period. So they still have the long change to go through. And Fleming remains in the penalty box. And the face-off will be at center ice. Tampa on the power play. Herman against Sharon, and it's nice to see him back out there. He was the one that went down face first, and he's back out onto the ice. So Moore tags up, but it's called on the offside. And face-off coming outside the blue line now. Herman again on the draw. It's tapped in, but the Jets will gather it up and send it the length of the ice as Forney sends it down the ice. Tampa Bay back in behind their net. There's a pass up on the wing to Herman. Herman gets it over to Moore, and Moore tapped it just inside the line, but then it get it in deep. And we get a whistle and a stoppage again, and I guess it went out of play, I guess. I don't know. These are mysterious whistles to me, because either my eyesight is that bad or I'm just missing everything. So, but the face-off will move into the MetroJet zone. Henningsgaard will tap it off to Herman. Herman moves to the corner, back to Henningsgaard, across to Mize. He'll fire a shot off a leg in front, and Bloom will take it behind the net. He'll send it the length of the ice, just wide of the Tampa net. Zaccani after it. Mize puts it right on his own goaltender. Picked up there by Stone and fired off into the corner. Henningsgaard turns back, almost ran into Stone. Henningsgaard with it again. He'll put it around the boards, and Tampa's having problems gaining control and getting it out of their zone. Now Sam Moore will skate it up and then puts on the brakes. And he'll slow things down. Here's a quick pass up the middle, and it's on the Myers stick. Goes to Lane, and he's stopped right at the blue line, and it's sent back into the Tampa zone with 25 seconds left on their power play. Tampa now up to Mize. Mize cross ice pass to Lane. Lane will put it through the top of the goal crease, and Mize will grab it in the corner. He's pinned along the boards. Mize Kirka. Katola now with it. And The penalty is over. The Jets back at full strength. Martin comes up with the puck. Up to Majeski and into the Tampa zone. Katola takes it away. Around to Johnson up on the wing, and away comes Myers going in. There's a shot right on. Opcheka makes the save, and the rebound, or it goes up and out of play in behind him. And a stoppage again, and the face-off coming up to Opcheka's stick side. Face-off goes into the corner. Fleming comes up with it, gets it up on the wing. And the Jets quickly, Boderka up over the Tampa line. There's a pass across. It's intercepted by Hernandez, but poked off his stick into the corner. Novak will turn with it. He lost it, and Tampa will get it out into the neutral zone. Jamison gets in the way of that one. Fleming lost it again. Hernandez brings it in. Hernandez puts on the brakes, got it back to the point, and now it's cleared near side. Vachon over there to keep it in for Tampa Bay, just inside the line. He's battling Boderka and Bunk. Jamison helps out. Puck goes deeper into the corner, and Hernandez gets taken down by Bunk. Fleming coming away with it. Not out of the zone, but he'll get some help, and Mojeski up over the Tampa line now. Trying to cut in, lost it, and it rolls to the corner. Hartzell will send it back to him behind the Tampa net. Oh, Hiltonen makes the save. Another one down on the ice. And Mize grabs it and puts it up on the wing, not out of the zone, though. They'll get it out now, and it's back to the Metro line. Majeski back over the Tampa line. He'll turn along the blue line, and there's a shot, and that's right into Hiltonen's glove, and he'll hold on. Oh, man, what some saves by Hiltonen down there for Tampa Bay. On the face-off now, Johnson will come away with it. Up on the wing, Moore will deflect it down the ice. And a race for it now, and Lane, I believe, might have got there first because there's no icing. Moore will tap it down into the corner unless it went off a MetroJets player, which it might have. It's tapped to the line. Johnson keeps it in. His shot off a leg, off into the corner. Herman can't come up with it. They'll turn it back up the ice as Outman got it out to center, and Katola is going to bring it back in, but Lane was caught inside the zone, and it's offside there, and the faceoff will come outside the MetroJets end. Myers and Sharon to take the draw. It's won by MetroJets. Sharon and Martin at center ice. He got checked off the puck, and it's cleared in. Now they'll try the other side, and Zakani got it out to center ice. Katola takes back over just inside the Tampa blue line. Pass over to Pelso, and he gets it to Myers. Myers in behind the defense. There's a pass across. It's blocked by Martin. Nice defensive play. Tampa keeping it in. Slapped off the glass out to center ice into the Tampa line and over. Zakani's shot right on Hiltonen. Gets back over. Delayed penalty coming up here to Tampa. And they're right at the referee, and we'll see who's going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. And it's going to be Tampa's number 91, Jacob Kirka, going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. So the MetroJets now on their third power play of the hockey game. And that is cleared down the ice by Tampa. The Jets will pick it up. Moving it up is Stone now to the Tampa line. Stone gets taken off the puck by Mize, sent around on the boards, and Vachon will play it back to Henningsgaard. He fanned on it, but got it to the corner anyways, and now it's tapped around the boards and down the ice. And Vachon racing after it. Obachuk gonna play it off into the corner. It's taken there, and Taylor will get it up on the wing. Pavek up over the line, gives it over. And their side is number 51, Glebowski. There's a shot right on Hiltonen, and two players down on the ice next to the Tampa net. Henningsgaard's going to slap this one off the boards to the line, not out. Stone's got it now. Stone back to the point to Taylor. His shot, that one deflects up and out of play behind the Tampa net. Another stoppage here, and we're down to 2:03 left in the second period. 45 seconds left in the MetroJets power play. Face off inside the Tampa zone, comes back to Bunk. He'll move it to the circle, fires a shot off a leg, ends up on Fleming's stick. Bunk will try again, and that hits a player in front. Boderka got it out front. Tampa's Herman comes up with it, and he'll skate it out to the neutral zone and then down the ice. And they're down to 20 seconds left on their power play for the MetroJets. They bring it back up the ice as Bunk got to the line, had it poke checked off his stick, and Fleming's going to take it back into his own zone. Up to Boderka now, and they get in over the line. Boderka lost it. And Bunk will carry on to the circle, but it's taken away and sent down the ice, and Tampa's back at full strength. Heinonen almost stole the puck away. That puck comes to center ice, and Terho takes over. Put it off Sakani's skate, and it's back into the Tampa end. Long pass up the middle, and Heinonen gets in. Heinonen turns with it now, and pass goes over, but it hits a skate of Sakani. Sakani back in the other direction now. There's a shot. Hiltonen's got that in the glove and holds on to it. Well, a good-sized crowd on the other side of the ice here during a football Sunday afternoon. So, well, it's been that way all day here. This is our sixth game on this rink that I've called. And we'll be back for three more tomorrow. 9, 11, and 1 tomorrow are the three games. On rink D, we're on three rinks tomorrow, so 18 teams will have games coming up. Jamison trying to get it out of the corner for Tampa Bay. Got it to Hernandez, and he'll hold it against the boards. Time running down as we're down to about 10 seconds left here in the second period. Jamison will take it behind the net, sends it around near side. Comes to the line. Forney kept it in. And that's going to do it as the second period has come to a close. And it is still Tampa Bay 1. And the MetroJets nothing. The lone goal, Elliot Hernandez, is 7th of the season from Jamison and Dow on that 14 seconds into the second period. And that's where we stand right now. We'll be back with the third period of play in just a minute or two. Face off at center ice. Jets win it. Got it to the Tampa line, and Tampa will take over. Henningsgaard demise. Flipped up into the air and back just wide of the MetroJets net, and it's called on the icing. And the face-off will come all the way back into the Tampa zone. Tampa wins the draw. Around it comes, trying to get it up. Kirka tried to get it up to Pelso. Now they'll bring it in, but Pelso already stepped over the line, and it's called on the offside there. Well, to the MetroJets fans, I'm sorry that your man Matt has not made his way over here yet, but I hope you're enjoying the game anyways. The Jets win the draw. They'll bring it up over the line. Pavic going in. His shot found the glass, and it gets whistled down, and again goes out of play inside the Tampa zone. So the faceoff will stay in the Tampa zone to the glove side of Hilton and the Tampa goaltender. Well, shots on goal in the second period. Metro 9, Tampa 7. Let me update that just to make sure of it. Nope, it's Metro 13, Tampa 7. Metro out shooting Tampa 27-14 through the first two periods of this game. That pass up deflects down the ice, and Opcheka is going to play it and give it over to Taylor. Taylor sends it to the line. Herman will send it back out. Johnson plays it to the line, and it's backhanded in, and a whistle on the offside at the blue line. So stoppage of play one more time. And a face-off outside the Metro zone. Herman on the draw for Tampa Bay. They'll win it. Lane will bring it in over the line. Back to Catola. He'll move up. That shot went wide of the net, and the Jets will pick it up on the far side. And Zaccani's up to the Tampa line. He'll send it in. Catola will pick it up. Trying to tip it up on the thing, and Glemboski kept it in. There's a long shot, hit a Tampa defenseman. Johnson in front. Blum will stop it from going down the ice and shoot it back in. Hilton will give it to his defenseman Johnson, and Johnson will take a look. Tried to get it to Vachon, kept in there. Now Tampa will get another shot at it and gives it to Catola. Up to Hernandez. He has the lone goal in the hockey game. Tried to find Vachon. It went off his stick into the corner. Zaccani's back for it. Tampa will move it up as Blum will send it to the Tampa line, and Tampa will send it right back in the other direction. Dow now to Nielsen. Up the lane, or Vachon, and Vachon fails to get away. Boderka will send it in. Hilton failed to connect with it, and it's in the near corner, and Dow will play it back. It's up to Vachon out at center ice. Carried on by Dow. Jamison up over the line. He got back checked, and Boderka comes away. Patterson will backhand it into the Tampa zone, and Hilton will play it around to Dow. Up to Hernandez. Never made it to him. And it's taken back. Boderka off the side of the net. Got it to Patterson. Back to Bunk. And now out to Fleming. Long shot. Hilton kicked it out, and it comes to Hernandez. He'll backhand it to the line. Fleming gloved it down to keep it in. Nielsen goes behind his net and leaves it for Dow back there, and he'll fire it around the boards. Vachon let it go. Tampa's making a complete change here. They get out there in time, and it's chipped back in behind the Tampa net. And now the Jets are making some changes. Henningsgaard up now on the wing, and here's a cross ice pass to Kirka. He's up over the line. Kirka's shot fired it just over top of the net. Mize gets there in time to keep it in. Side of the net. Myers tried to jam it out front. Loose puck. Tampa comes up with it. Kirka turns, fires it to the front of the net. And Majeski got in the way there, and it's back out to the Tampa line. And now back Kirka. Oh, and Myers runs over the referee, and the puck is sent down the ice. Evangeliste after it now. He got checked off for there. Puck came out, but Stone kept it in for the Jets, and now it's flipped through center ice, and Forney racing back. He's got Kelly on him. Over to Majeski. Up now to center ice. Pavic failed to get away. Now he grabs it and sends it into the Tampa zone, and Hilton will leave it for his defenseman, Katola. Up to Kelly. Kelly deflects it over, and Slazak will carry on. Slazak shot right on. Ocheka's got that one and holds on to it. And we get a stoppage here again with 12:32 to play, third period. 1-0 Tampa. Face off, goes to the sideboards. Tampa's Herman fighting to keep it in, but can't do it. And it's cleared down the ice by Cote. Sent around on the boards. Moore trying to get to it and get a stick on it to get it out of there. He dug it free from one side. Cote gave it to Bloom, and he shot it in, and it's back around behind the Tampa net. Katola will tap it up. Cote kept it in and gives it over to Novak. Back to the point, comes over to Bloom. He'll send it towards the Tampa net right in front. Tipped out, and here's a race now. Sam Moore and Bloom racing after it. Moore got it to Lane. There's a shot. Ocheka makes the save, and now we get a whistle and a stoppage here. And again, totally lost on what this whistle is for. Face-off staying in the MetroJets zone. And on the draw, Tampa will win it. Comes to the line and outside. Nielsen couldn't hold it in. Sakani will play it down into the Tampa corner around Hilton, and he'll send it. Hernandez comes up with it. He'll send it down the ice. Here's a race for Sean and Bloom, and Ocheka is going to come out and play it out. It's tapped around the boards, kept in, and Fleming will play it behind the net. Checked off the puck there, was Bunk, but got it down the ice, and after it now is Sharon, and we get a whistle on the offside. Can you hear me, Matt? All right, joining me now, the play-by-play man of the MetroJets. Matt, welcome aboard, bud.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just coming off the Typhoon Hockey Club 6-2 victory over the MetroJets development program.
Uh-oh.
So the MetroJets brothers from across the locker room suffering their first loss of the weekend here, the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase. And see, we've got us another one of those instant classics, Ken. 1-0 Tampa Bay and the MetroJets.
This has been a great game. I'll tell you what, your MetroJets team, they are so fast. Crisp, clear passes. They are a dynamite hockey team. They are out shooting Tampa Bay 28-14 so far in this hockey game. There's a shot. Opcheka's got the save there and holds on to it. So this has been one fantastic hockey game, bud.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It usually always is. You and I both know this, Ken. You know, when the MetroJets and the Tampa Bay Juniors get together, it's always a lot of fun. That is for sure.
And I want to thank you, too, for the name pronunciations, because
no
I would have been all over the board here.
No problem at all.
I'm not even sure if I'm getting them right still, but that puck goes into the MetroJets bench and a stoppage here. Opcheka's played some dynamite hockey, some really nice saves, as has Hilton down in our end of the ice for the Tampa Bay Juniors. So
Consta Hilton is a lot of fun to watch. The 20-year-old from Perkala, Finland, man. And I tell you what, you got Finland going against Slovakia. It's almost like the World Junior Championships, isn't it?
Yes. Except neither one of us were there, right?
No.
U.S. or Slovakia. Finland was there, right?
Yeah.
Finland, Sweden, right? Sweden, I think, won it, right?
I haven't kept up, to be honest, so I'm not really sure. I can check, though.
Either way, it's nice to see youngsters out there. You know, I remember the Olympics used to be non-professional players, but now it's all professionals out there.
That's what made the Miracle on Ice so great, wasn't it? You know, a bunch of amateurs going up against the world's best there against the Russians back in 1980.
Hilton's going to cover that one up as it rolls to him, and we get a stoppage with 9:16 left here in the third period. I'll tell you, a couple guys really doing a good job for the MetroJets, and Zakani and Boderka, a couple of really fast skaters. There's a deflection right in front of Hilton, and that went wide off into the corner.
MetroJets got to figure out a way to solve Consta Hilton, and he's one of the very best, and he's proven it here today on home ice here at Advent Health Center Ice Arena, Wesley Chapel, Florida. 8:50 remaining here in the third period.
6 of them in that corner, so not many out front. And there's a shot. Hilton got a pad out on that one. Fleming keeps it in. Fleming's got his man pinned to the boards. They try to poke the puck out of there. 5 of them there. And Tampa Bay Juniors backup goaltender looking over the boards at him. Bunk comes up with it, and he'll fire it in. Sent around on the boards. Doesn't make it to Hernandez, who's got the only goal in the hockey game.
MetroJets coming off a 3-2 victory, a thriller over the Coral Springs Junior Cats earlier this afternoon. So playing their second game of the day. And they continue to press, already working on approaching 30 shots already.
Well, we mentioned they have a 6-2 win over the Florida Eels in this showcase and a 3-2 win over Coral Springs. And then they got this game, and tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, against the Carolina Junior Canes, which promises to be a great game there, too. And that one goes right to Opcheka. Oh, he left it in the goal crease. The first mistake I seen him made, but didn't pay nothing for it as Tampa was unable to put it home.
Boy, the Jets got away with one there to keep this game at 1-0.
And it's cleared all the way down the ice, and Tampa's Henningsgaard back after it. There's a pass up, goes to Vachon at center ice. Giving to Jamison, back to Vachon. Vachon takes it wide. Jamison just getting back up the ice, and Pelso now in the corner. He bumps and gets some help. Pass out front. There's a shot. I thought I heard a whistle. Goes off into the corner. Pelso will send it back to the point. Johnson's shot. That one steered off into the corner by Opcheka. Pelso steals it away. There's a shot. Opcheka's got that one as a couple players down on the ice.
You know, Tampa Bay's got some good wins this weekend. A 6-2 victory over the Northern Cyclones. And then a 4-3 victory yesterday over the USPHL Premier Midwest Division leading Fort Wayne Spacemen. And it seems always, every year, here at the USPHL Tampa Showcase. The Tampa Bay Juniors, the MetroJets. It is such a close game every year.
Oh, it's a great game. I think the year before we won it in overtime, and last year you won it in overtime. Yep. This year, well, I hope it don't go into overtime, but
kind of wouldn't bother me at all if you went to overtime, really. I mean, I'll be up for it right now.
So we're looking at this one, and how close is this one? 1-0 only. And Opcheka leaves it back there, played up by Bunk, and this one's going to go all the way down the ice, and Hiltonen's going to come out and give it to Katola. Around the boards, Kelly lets it go out to center where Fleming will take over. Back to Bunk, and they'll put it up to the Tampa line and over. Here's a backhand shot. Evangeliste back to the point, long shot, and Hiltonen's got that one in the glove and holds on.
Sandro Evangeliste has got a goal in each of the first 2 games for the MetroJets so far this weekend.
I get so tongue-tied when I try to say his name. I don't know why.
Well, last year he played for the MetroJets development program, and he went by his full name, Alessandro Evangelista. So you can imagine how many syllables that is when you're trying to make the call. This year he says, Matt, go ahead, just go with Sandro. Everyone calls me Sandro.
All right. I usually don't mention guys' first names during my broadcast during the live action. I will bring it up during, stoppages or sometimes during a play or whatever, or a goal scored. I'll mention their complete name, but it's great here. I've been trying to get first names in here too, but these 2 teams have put on quite a show here today. That shot goes off a leg into the corner. Slasak tried to get it out, can't do it. There's a shot, right in front. Cote couldn't get a stick to it. Now the net behind. Hiltonen comes off, and we get a stoppage here.
Boy, Ryan Gomboski was right there. The doorstep couldn't convert, and then Noah Badurka sent it over the top of the net. And we're still 1-0, Ken, with 5 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the third period.
Close calls on both ends of the ice here since you came up here. So we'll see what's going to happen here. And you missed your guy going down earlier in the hockey game. Sharon went down. Him and Pelso got tangled up. Pelso got a penalty for it. Because as they separated, Pelso smacked your guy in the back of the head, and it forced him down face first onto the ice.
Oh, my.
He went off holding his eye, went to the locker room. Our trainer went in there with him and took a look at him. He's back out on the ice, so I'm glad it was nothing serious, but it looked bad when he, the first thing he did, he had grabbed his eye, put his hand up, and he ran right to the locker room. Never even talked to anybody, just went to the locker room. And it's nice to see him back out there, that it wasn't a major injury.
Well, it's an old Detroit thing. Just rub some dirt on it, it'll be all right.
Henningsgaard plays it in. Tampa trying to keep the puck down inside the MetroJets end. They've been having problems most of the game doing that. The Jets, again, like I said, they are so quick, so fast that it's hard to keep them tied up in their own end.
And as well conditioned as the MetroJets are, it is taxing. I don't care who you are to play 2 hockey games in the same day.
Oh, yeah.
And for the Jets, this is their 3rd game in just a little over 24 hours. And a lot of teams will have gone through this or will go through this over the course of a showcase. And no matter how good a condition you're in, it is taxing on the body.
Yeah, Tampa did it yesterday, 2 games yesterday, losing the first one, winning the second one. So they had it yesterday, you guys today. But, of course, they didn't play each other in those, except today with you guys having your second game against us. It's down into the corner. And you got another one tough tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. right here on Rink D against the Carolina Junior Canes. So...
And the Junior Canes getting ready to play the Hershey Cubs over on Rink C here. Brian Linzer, the voice of the Canes, on the call of that game. And
Upcheka goes down behind the net. But the Jets are able to get it to the Tampa line and over. Sakani back. There's a shot. Hiltonen makes the save. Rebound came in front, but Tampa's able to clear it down the ice. And right on to Obcheka.
McFournier, one of the alternate captains, over to A.J. Zakani, the other alternate captain.
But that is Obcheka's third time in the hockey game that he went down like that. I don't know if he's got a problem with his skate or what it is, but he's gone down 3 times, and Hiltonen's got that one in the glove and holds on to it. I would definitely have somebody check his skates when he's done with this hockey game, because I have not seen a goaltender go down like that. And that's, like I said, the third time he's done it in this hockey game. So
definitely something to look into with 2:49 to go here in the third period.
And watch for Obcheka to make his way to the Metro's bench if they don't put one home here shortly. Stone will give it to Majeski. He'll put it in right on to Hiltonen, and Hiltonen's going to play it off into the corner. The Tampa defense will get it down the ice as it's tipped past. Picked up there by Taylor, and he'll take it behind the net. Quickly up on the wing and into the Tampa zone is Stone. Stone gives it away, and Mize will get it up to Lane, or try to get it up to Lane. Herman over to him now and up over the line. There's a shot. Obcheka's got that one in the chest and hole. Oh, he gives it away to his defense and out to center ice to the Tampa line. It's sent back in the other direction, and Majeski will play it across. Up now on the wing, Pavek gets in over the line. He'll turn, left it there. There's a pass over the shot. Oh, that went off of Hiltonen's head and then off the crossbar and out of play.
Great pass there by Luka Pivits over to Noah Baderka. And yeah, that shot right off the helmet of Hiltonen, off the bar and up in the netting and out of play with 1:47 to go.
Well, you talk about the goaltending equipment. Those crossbars and goalposts are all part of it.
Darn right they are. I was
now,
a goaltender myself when I played. They were just a part of anything as any. Part of my equipment as anything else.
I believe the MetroJets using their timeout now with 1:47 left here in the third. They're going to look to explain when Obcheka should make his way to the bench and probably bring out the extra attacker. And I can't wait to see this extra attacker. The Jets are so fast now, it's only going to add some speed to it.
33 shots, 33 saves for Hilton, and he's played a dynamic game here this evening. And with 1:47 to go here in the third
For some
period.
reason, I got to keep on refreshing this because I don't know what they're doing down there, but it's not coming through until I refresh it all the time. So it could be more, it could be still 33, I'm not sure, but I just refreshed it. We'll get an updated look down here.
37 shots now.
37-20,
Wow.
10-6 here in the third period in favor of the MetroJets. And Obcheka, is he going to the bench or the goal crease? He's backing to the bench now.
Yes, he is.
And they're going to send out 6 skaters against 5. Empty net far into the ice. Zakani to take the draw. Nope, he goes out, and Sharon comes in. He won the draw, but it's cleared up to the side, and Tampa Bay tried to bank it out. There's a shot, and Hiltonen will steer that one to the corner. 4 of them down there battling for it. Puck came to the line, not out. Taylor gloved it down to keep it in. Johnson now. He'll give it to Vachon, and Vachon's going to flip this one out to center ice. Majeski will come up with it. Majeski lost it, got it back again, and pushed it to the Tampa blue line. Katola back to Majeski in a tennis match here for a little bit. Lambowski's shot, that's off of Mize into the Tampa corner. More down the final minute of the third period. And Tampa Bay will steal it away and flip it down the ice off Taylor, so no icing here. Taylor's back after it. Taylor's pass up to center ice. Zakani will fire it in, That takes a weird bounce off the glass, and it's sent back down the ice. And it hit somebody's hand, but they're still calling an icing here.
41.7 seconds left.
And I was talking about this during the game, and I don't know if it's my eyesight or what it is, but there's been some mysterious whistles in this hockey game.
Had a few of those in the MGDP Typhoon game.
I still, to this minute, don't know why their whistles have been blown on half of the calls here. So there's another shot. Hilton steered it to the corner. Tampa got it to the line, not out. Majewski will get it over to Stone. He'll fire one, and Hilton's got that one in the glove. Well, they got to be over 40 now.
Pretty close anyways.
40-20.
Yep.
And if you take a look at that goal came 14 seconds into the second period by Hernandez. And there they poke at it, still loose in the crease, and now we get a whistle and a stoppage as Hilton was able to cover it up. And I don't know how he found it, because there's got to be 10 skaters in that goal crease with him.
22.5 seconds left. The MetroJets 11-game winning streak on the line here.
We mentioned that they came into the showcase with 9 in a row, won the first 2 to make it 11, and now they have 22 seconds to tie things up. There's a long shot. Hilton and right on the rebound, and Moore will get it down the ice. And Taylor back after it. They're going to call an icing.
It's close. That was real close.
I don't know. I'll give it to you guys. 10.1 seconds left here in the third, but you got to thank the officials if you do tie this up.
That was awfully close, that's for sure. 10.1 seconds left. Important draw.
On the draw, Jets win it. Pavek back to Taylor. Over comes Majewski's shot. That one hit a leg, goes off to the side, and Tampa will clear it down. Moore's going to catch up to it, and the horn goes. Here we go.
At the end of the game, the whistle had blown, and the Tampa Bay player, long after the whistle had blown, the Tampa Bay player shot the puck in the net, and Jackson Stone went after him.
After a well-played hockey game, you hate to see something like this happen.
No doubt.
This was a dynamite hockey game.
It was just frustration mainly in that regard, but the puck was shot, and the whistle, the horn had sounded, the game was over, and it was about a good 2 or 3 seconds. The puck was shot, a slap shot from the top of the faceoff circle into the empty net, and Jackson Stone took exception to it. There will be penalties at the end of this game, but nevertheless, a hard-fought game. Wow, what a game by Costa Hilton. And
let's recap this and get it to the end of the game. The lone goal in the game, 14 seconds into the second period, and even after that, they still get together down there.
This is the Play for Bray prayer circle in honor of the late Braden Lewis, formerly of the MetroJets, who passed away in April of 2023, and always being part of the MetroJets family, it kind of tugs at the heartstrings a little bit. We miss Braden Lewis so much. His numbers retired in the rafters at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. That was the Play for Bray prayer circle, and always cool. You know, opposing team, if they have a hard-fought game like that.
I love seeing that. I love seeing the teams come together like that. And
well, congratulations to Costa Hilton, 41 shots, 41 saves. I would say he's your player of the game, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Him and the goal scorer, Elliot Hernandez, 14 seconds into the second period, the only goal scored, his 7th of the season. Kellen Jamieson picks up an assist along with Bodie Dow on the goal. Both teams 0. Tampa Bay 0 for 2 on the power play. Metro 0 for 3 on the power play. So, and again, 41-20 final shots on goal. Metro outshooting Tampa 14-6 in the third period. And what a game. Thanks for coming over and joining us on this broadcast.
Congratulations to your Tampa Bay Juniors on the win.
And good luck to you guys tomorrow against the Carolina Junior Canes. So it promises to be a fun game. I got 3 games here tomorrow. We'll start off 9 o'clock in the morning. Tampa Bay and the Carolina Junior Canes in USPHL Elite action at 9. Then the final 2 games, USPHL Premier action, Carolina Junior Canes, MetroJets right here. Then the Minnesota Squash and the Florida Eels take the ice at 1 o'clock here. You have 3 games tomorrow too, right?
Indeed I do. 9:30 a.m. All my games are on Rink C. 9:30 a.m. and USPHL Elite plays the Charleston Colonials and the MetroJets. Then 11:30 we go to Premier play with the Charleston Colonials against the MetroJets development program. And then at 1:30, the final game of the showcase, Charleston Colonials Elite will play the Typhoon Hockey Club. I misspoke. My 9:30 a.m. game is the MetroJets Florida Eels in USPHL Elite play. It's been a long weekend.
Oh, yeah. 3 more games for each of us. I'm 15 down, 3 to go. What are you?
13 down, 3 to go.
3 to go. All right. So
I can feel it.
We may have our voice come tomorrow afternoon, and our wives may be getting lucky and not have our voice tomorrow afternoon.
Nancy's praying.
I think so. She's probably tired of hearing me all day. So, and I'm not a quiet announcer, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. And again, 1-0 Tampa over the MetroJets. Good luck to the Jets tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow right here at Advent Health Center Ice Arena, all part of the 2026 USPHL Tampa Showcase right here. Goodbye for now, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.